Hey dudes, how's it going? Welcome to today's episode of Thoughts from a Cycling Machine, apparently. So apologies if this video is breathy or squeaky, but it seems like a good mindful place to talk about what I want to talk about today. And yes, the video is a black screen today, partly because no one wants to watch me on a running machine. The socks I've chosen to wear with my gym outfit are absolutely awful. Intentionally so, because when you're only gonna throw them in the wash straight after your workout, why on earth would you pick your best ones, right? So in the spirit of that, I've picked the absolute worst. But also, this video is just not about high production, and I say that very humbly because I know the videos we put out on this channel aren't anything to really impress people so much, but they do take time. But today, all the time and effort is just going to go on sharing personally. Something that I have picked up in my faith over the past few years is that I really try to be Christ-like, because I think that's good. Christ had amazing, or not just had, has amazing characteristics, an amazing heart, and we're called to be like him. And the more we try to be like him, the less we should sin, right? So I don't think it's a bad attitude or a bad mindset, but I do think there are problems within that. It can be easy to fall into arrogance. It can be easy to stop giving God control. And that's really where I'm at today. So much is changing, and part of my brain is saying, well, this is really good. Things need to change. They can't stay the same. It's not manageable. You can do this. It's going to be a great opportunity to grow. And the other part of me is saying, Gemma, what are you doing? Like, this is very uncomfortable. The unknown is not a nice void to stare into. And the things ahead aren't necessarily exactly as what were expected. And what was expected was a bit more comfortable. With God, when we are seeking our calling and our next steps in life, often what we have to do is just try things. We can pray, seek, discern, but we've also just got to knock on doors and see which one's open. And it's scary, but when I've been praying to God, I haven't necessarily been praying that he'll take that away. I want to be scared. I want to keep relying on him because I need to. God is everything. He's the provider of everything. He's in control of everything. And I can't start to put that on me. I need God. And having that fear of the unknown will give me dependency on him. And I know that's the best place I can be. That's the safest. Even though it really doesn't feel like it. But guys, God is a God of transformation. And how can you transform something without it changing? How can he transform your life for the better without it changing? How can he change you and your heart and your identity to be more like him without you changing? And no one said that was a comfortable process. But the end of it, in retrospect, being able to see all that God's done, that's the amazing bit. That's the bit that's going to help you on in the future. Remembering how he's done it in the past and trusting in that, having faith in that. Two very difficult words, trust and faith. They're exceedingly rewarding. So guys, whatever change you're going through, however that's making you feel, talk to God about it, share that with him. And when you're praying, ask to feel secure, ask for the right steps ahead, ask him to guide you. Those things are all wonderful things that God can absolutely bless us with. But don't be afraid to ask God to let you be afraid. Because fear is good for us when it means we're relying on God. In my life, when I try to be godly, I'm hoping that that is going to mean that my life will be drama-free, non-confrontational, no issues. Everything's easy. Everyone sees me as a nice person. What a nice thing that must be like, eh? But Jesus, the actual most nice person to ever walk this earth, even he was hated by people and he died for it. So why on earth am I trying to be so Christ-like that it makes life easy? If it doesn't for Jesus, it's not going to for me. Jesus was put into so many situations where he had to get uncomfortable socially, stand up for the truth, go against the grain, upset some people. Upset a lot of people, but it was the right thing to do, and it meant that morally and in his behaviour he was being godly, he was being close with God. So we shouldn't strive for an easy, comfortable life, being an amazing, good-hearted person just so that life will be comfortable. Life shouldn't be comfortable. We're not called to that. We're called to make change in a broken world. Don't chase comfort. Know that God is a God of transformation, and that means change. Fear can be really powerful in helping us draw closer to God when we rely on him. Being really nice and godly is a great thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean life's going to be easy, and it shouldn't be. But God is always there. So I challenge you to trust God and have faith in the change.